Okay, hello. My name is Bruno Mihailovich again. Do you remember Shuffled Records? Old music, old records? Well, I'm leaving that behind. But I only wanted to share with you one last thing about it, about old. Because old is the fuel and Leviathan is the ship. Okay, so we're gonna go into that stuff, Leviathan. Now, concerning old music, old records, we need to remember that it is nothing other than old rhythm figures and bars, such as we study rhythm figures, but we didn't go too much into old bars. For example, only an example: 7/4, 3/5, 5/3, 4/7. What is the meaning of that? 7/4 is 7 times a 4. 3/5 is 3 times a 5. 5/3 is 5 times a 3. And 4/7 is 4 times a 7. So that could create some kind of mathematical language, codes, other stuff, music. Okay, anyway. Finally, we're moving on to Leviathan. Okay, it's another Leviathan. It's called Leviathan. Leviathan. Now, this is taking surround sound to the next level. The listener, at the center of a perfect sphere, might receive 129,600 lines, 129,600 lines of sound from all degrees within the sphere. Now, if the mind cannot process with headphones, earphones, whatever you want to call it, all that input, then by dividing the sphere into 8 zones or 45 degrees per zone, you end up with 3,700 lines of sound, 1,850 upwards and downward respectively. This is just like a pizza, like just slicing a pizza. It could be 129,600 lines of sounds, 360 to the square, because you are in the center of a sphere, or you can receive 1 mono, 2 stereo, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 surround, and the next level is Leviathan. Now, the same applies, of course, to spheres. Of course, you're at the center of a sphere, receiving lines of sound from all degrees within the sphere. Fine. Now, the same applies to multidimensional geometric figures, such as cubes. So you are in the center of a cube. Pyramids, so you are in the center of a pyramid, if you can find it. Pentagons, atoms, stars, and whatnot. Any multi-dimensional geometric figure that you can think about. Okay, it could be even a DNA. code, a DNA structure. Okay? And what not, and what not. Okay, now the figures, the different figures are that's geometric mathematical stuff. The figures can interact and combine. And if we add video, we will stepping into virtual reality. So yes, it's not been done yet, as such. Okay, perfect. That's Leviathan. Soon we're gonna be getting into X network, because now we have the fuel, which is odd records, odd music, and the ship that is Leviathan. Okay? Leviathan accepts all kinds of sounds. It doesn't have to be music. Lines of sounds, music library, whatever you want to call it. We need a lot of those. So, I leave you with that. And the next stuff we're going to check is X network. Okay? Thank you very much for your attention.